Rosato with Hallie Hill Animal Sanctuary is back this week to introduce me to another pet who's in need of a great home here in the Lowcountry for this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like Quintin's Close-Ups on Facebook. Lynn Rosato with Hallie Hill Animal Sanctuary. Welcome back to Quintin's Close-Ups. And this interview is sponsored by the Span Wilder Law Firm.
Great. Thank you so much. Thanks for having us once again.
Yeah.
And this is sweet Liza, who's decided to rest her head on my knee here. It must be so heavy. She's been wandering around, checking everything out here.
Wow.
She is a lovely, lovely girl. You can see her right here. She's not super large. She has a really good size to her. She's very muscly and very strong. She probably goes about 40 pounds, I think.
Wow.
But is very much a sweet girl. She would be a wonderful pet. Very curious, but also wants to be right up here on the couch next to you, as you can see. I called her and she came right over and jumped up. So she's waiting for her forever home. She's a good girl.
What type of home would be ideal for her?
Well, she will need. She's only 5 years old, so she's a youngin'. She'll need some activity and lots of walks, and so an active family would be a good thing for her. But she also, when that activity's done, she likes to curl up next to you. So, she'd fit really well into a family life. I wouldn't, probably not too small children.
Yes.
Only because she's small herself and very strong.
Wow.
So she doesn't know her own strength sometimes. So I'm fearful that she would be bowling the little ones over. But elementary kids would be fine. You'd have to, and she gets along with other dogs, which is really a good thing. She lives with another dog, and we've had her out into the community on what we call dog daycations. Some of our volunteers will take some of the dogs out into the community for their good, for enrichment. But it also teaches us a lot about how the animal acts out in the public with other dogs, with different kinds of people. And it gives us lots of good information to share with adopters. Yeah. So this girl does very well out in the community. She just takes it all in stride, is pretty laid back, and would enjoy that kind of life.
And does she interact with any other animals besides dogs?
Yeah. Besides dogs. I haven't tried her with cats. Our cats are secreted away here. I didn't want to chance that.
Yeah.
We have not tried her with other animals. She does well with small dogs as well as large dogs. So that's something that most definitely, as I always say, you would just have to try out.
Yeah.
If you come out to the sanctuary to meet sweet Liza girl, you just have to bring your dogs with you and do a meet and greet and see how that goes. And we definitely encourage that.
Absolutely.
Because we want to provide a wonderful family member that fits in well with all of your needs as well as the dog's needs. So, yeah, we encourage those meet and greets. Bring them on out.
Absolutely. And what type of dog is she?
She is a mix, as we don't really know exactly. We never do. But she definitely has some Staffordshire terrier in there. That's that pit bull mix in there. But she's also something else mixed with something small, because she does not have the broad chest that full-bred pits have. And she's much smaller, shorter in stature. So I really don't know what's in there besides her staffy, but it's a nice mix because it really makes her a nice size.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And so how do we go about adopting her?
HallieHill.com is our website, HALLIE.com. It's all things Hallie Hill, as I like to say. Everything that's happening at the sanctuary, volunteer opportunities, and also all of our dogs and cats that are up for adoption are at HallieHill.com. You click on the Adoptable Dogs tab and scroll through all the lovely pictures that are there. And then when you find a dog like Liza that you would like to meet and see, click on their picture, and there's in the right-hand column, there's an application that you fill out and hit submit. And Jennifer, our director, will get back to you to schedule an appointment to come on out to meet Liza. And we operate on a very small staff, so that's why we do things by appointment. Yeah. We want to be sure that we have the time
Yes.
that you need to at all the time you need, because this is a big decision.
Yes.
So we want to be able to meet you and meet your dog and spend all the time that you need to meet Liza or anybody else that you might want to see.
And speaking of appointments, obviously we're in the month of October. So what's new at Hallie Hill Animal Sanctuary?
Oh, October, it's a busy time of year, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow, we are gearing up for the holidays. We have starting, look at those ears. I just love her ears. Starting in November 1st, we will be having our annual quilt raffle.
Right.
Beautiful quilt that is made by Donna Gamble, and that is coming up November 1st. And it will run through November, and we will be picking those 2 winning tickets. We have 2 quilts in the middle of December.
Wow.
So next time we meet, I'll have lots more information for you on that, and I'll have the quilts here to show you.
Yes.
And we are getting ready to open our new wonderful building. It hasn't happened yet. We're still in the planning stages and the organization stages, but soon we will have a wonderful new facility to share with the community. So that's coming up before the end of the year for sure.
Wow, that's amazing.
And we are always bringing in new animals. This lovely girl is from Colleton County. And she, as you know, we often take animals from them when they are overcrowded and have some wonderful dogs that would make good pets. We take as many as we can from them and from other sister shelters, but we can only take as many as we adopt because we are full all the time at 200 plus animals.
Wow.
And that means 150 dogs. And right now we are actually up to about 80 cats. So if anybody's looking for a kitty cat, now is the time. We have such a lovely selection of under 1 year kittens all the way through seniors. So that's another thing to think about if you're looking to add a kitty cat to your family. We have lots.
Oh, that's really, really amazing. Well, Lynn Rosato with Hallie Hill Animal Sanctuary, thank you for your time. And again, welcome back to Quintin's Close-Ups. And we want to thank the Span Wilder Law Firm for sponsoring this interview.
Yes, sir. We appreciate them as well. And thank you for having us again. See you soon.
See you soon.